DC department. Today I start the diode capacitance. Already in previous class I am explaining what is the diode capacitance, how many types of diode capacitance. So in the previous class what I am saying, so diode capacitance are two types. First one, diffusion capacitance. So another diffusion capacitance are also called the storage capacitance. Okay, so diffusion capacitance, so diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance. So diffusion capacitance represented with the letter CD. So diffusion capacitance. So the diffusion capacitor, another name is storage capacitance CS. So another type is transition capacitance. Transition capacitance. So simply it is in shortcut CET, transition capacitance. So here the diode capacitance are two types. First one, diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance. Second one, transition capacitance. So the diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance are operated in forward bias direction only. Please to remember, diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance are operated in forward bias direction only. In a transition capacitance, the transition capacitance is operated. The transition capacitance used in reverse bias direction. Okay, so some transition capacitance or reverse capacitance. Okay, diffusion capacitance or forward capacitance. So different names. Okay, please to remember, different authors, different styles they are using the words in the textbooks. Don't confusing it up. Diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance or forward capacitance. Like that. Transition capacitance, reverse capacitance. Okay, so in the previous class already I am explaining what is the diffusion capacitance, how to work in the diffusion capacitance. Okay, in previous class already I am explaining. So here today I am explaining about the transition capacitance. Okay, so today class is transition capacitance. Under the transition capacitance, now I am draw the small diagram. Okay, so here this is the PN junction structure. This is the P type. This is the N type. The P type is always consisting of O's. Please to remember, always consisting of O's. The N type is always consisting of electrons. So once again I am explaining, so P type semiconductor is always consisting of O's. N type semiconductor is always consisting of electrons. In a N type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are electrons. In a P type semiconductor, the majority charge carriers are holes. Okay, so here some junction is there. So here some point is there here. So here some electrons come this side. So the some holes are come this side. Okay, so holes and electrons, holes, electrons and holes. So this width is called the depletion width or depletion layer. So these are all the minority carriers. Okay, so the p-type semiconductor is connected the positive of the battery. So the negative terminal is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This is one plus minus. This is called the battery. Okay. So whenever we apply the power to the P-type semiconductor. Okay. Whenever you apply the voltage to the PN junction diode, the majority of the carriers of electrons come this side. Automatically, the majority electron become a minority carriers in this junction. So like that, the majority carriers of volts goes that side, automatically will become minority. So here, in this region, there is no charge. Okay, so this is the operation of PN junction diode. Okay, so now I am also transistor. Sometimes the depletion layer, the depletion wave acting as a capacitor. Just like, so acting as a capacitor. So the depletion layer, the depletion plates are acting as a parallel plates, just like a capacitor. Okay, please to remember. Okay, so now I am explaining the transistor capacitance. So transistor capacitance, another name is reverse bias. What is the formula for the final transistor capacitance? CT, C sub T. Transistor capacitance decrease. What will happen? So what will happen? Epsilon A divided by epsilon D. This is the formula to find in the transistor capacitance. Okay, transistor capacitance, it decreases automatically. The width is also decreases. The width is also decreases. This is the formula. Okay, so how to getting this formula? Now I will explain step by step. Please to remember my points here. So now I will write these some formulas. So here CT, transistor capacitance, that is equal epsilon A divided by W. That is equal epsilon A divided by D. That is equal to CG, junction capacitance proportional to 1 by W. Okay, next step. So transistor capacitance proportional to 1 by W. W means width of the depletion layer. So junction capacitance or transistor capacitance proportional to 1 by W. W means width of the depletion layer. Okay, next step. Here I am right here. Now I am right here. Please observe my equations. Very simple. Try to understanding that equations. So here W equal to 2 epsilon VB, potential barrier, divided by Q into 1 by NA plus 1 by ND. That is your N, number of junctions. So N is equal to 1 by 2. First step gradient. So N is equal to 1 by 3 for linear graded PN junction. So here step graded means like that. So this is the step graded. This is called the step graded. So linear graded like that. This is the linear graded. This one step graded. Okay, so here finally here, I am write this equation. Junction capacitance Cj proportion 1 by W and Cj proportional to 1 by V0 plus Vr, where Vr equal to reverse voltage, V0 equal to potential barrier. Okay, so that is the diode. Diode transient capacitance. So here width of W equal to 2 epsilon Vb divided Q of 1 by Na plus 1D whole n to the power of n. So here n is equal to 1 by 2 for step gradient capacitance. When n is equal to 1 by 2, if you in place of n, you substitute 1 by 2, that means step gradient. In place of n, you substituted 1 by 3, that belongs to linear gradient. So here junction capacitance proportional to 1 by W. W is nothing but this one. And junction proportional to 1 by V0 plus Vr. So where Vr is equal to reverse voltage, V0 is equal to potential barrier. Okay, so this is the transient capacitance of the diode. Okay, so finally what I am saying, diode capacitance are two types. First one, diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance. Second one, transient capacitance. Transient capacitance sometimes is also called reverse capacitance. Diffusion capacitance sometimes is also called the forward capacitance. Okay, according to our requirement, the diffusion capacitance or transient capacitance are used. Okay, so the capacitance are very important too. So depending on the PN, depending on you are applying the voltage, so sometimes the potential barrier or depletion layer is just like form a parallel plate. That means capacitor. Okay, the capacitor charging and discharging, forward bias and reverse bias. So this is the diode capacitance. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again.